What up fellas, Baylike in this bitch. What is happening everybody? Guys, I'm bringing you my classic WoW PvP tier list. What classes are the best? I'm getting the questions and today I'm gonna be answering, guys. I'm not gonna be like dodging like every class is good. Yeah, every class has its own perks and its own advantages, but still it's clearly visible that some classes are better than others, and I'm just gonna tell you the results. I'm not gonna bullshit you like these other streamers. What the fuck is happening? So let's bring it in. First, we got over here Holy Paladin S tier. It's a healer that is wearing a plate armor. He can be cleansing, he can be dispelling poisons, he can be buffing your teammates, he can be bubbling himself. The strongest PvP healer overall. I played every class and this is the result. Then we got Disco Priest. I'm going with the Disco Priest in PvP. I would say A. Obviously, we got the Fear and we got very strong heals. We got Bubble, we got the Renew, so the heart healing over time and other advantages. But one really bad thing about Priest is that unfortunately he's just wearing cloth, so he's kind of vulnerable against warriors and rogues. But there is also one other point, is that if you're a dwarf, you can use your stone form and you can be immune to poisons, so you can run away from the rogues actually. So I would say A tier personally, but Paladin definitely a better healer in Battlegrounds. We got Rogue, Sableti to be really specific. Obviously, guys, I wouldn't say S tier in the Battlegrounds because I would say definitely S tier in 1 vs 1. Rogue is kinda good for 1 vs 1, chip shot, kidney shot, blind, sap. In the scenario of the Battleground, he can be kinda squishy because of the leather armor, and if you just put some dot on him or some curse, like, he cannot get away. Like, he can vanish, but the dot will immediately reveal his location. So not the best one, but still very decent. And especially if you have a rogue and he will just like stun lock the paladin, you can just kill the paladin while he is stun lock. Nothing he can do about it. We got warrior. Now this is a good one. Okay, arms warrior to be specific. If we have a pre-made where we have a holy paladin and a warrior that are together like cooperating, I would definitely put warrior in the S tier. Holy paladin and warrior, or arms warrior and any healer, it's a really good combo. But warrior standalone, I wouldn't say is the strongest. You're always the target, and if you don't have any heals, you're gonna die kind of fast. So if with healer, I would say S tier. Without healer, I would definitely go A tier. If it's going to be about 1 vs 1, I would be going something like C tier. Like, skilled warrior can be, of course, killing a lot of people, but there are other classes that are excelling at 1 vs 1. We got elemental Shaymin. For this one, I'm definitely going S tier. Like, what the fuck did you... Bro, have you seen my PvP videos where I'm playing my elemental Shaymin? Fucking destroying kids. Here you can see a little snippet from my video. Just go and check it out. You can see the cards somewhere over here or somewhere here, I don't know. Just check out that video. I'm deleting fucking kids. The burst fucking insane, and you can be also healing yourself, you can be dispelling poisons, fucking mental. Okay, we got the restoration druid. With the restoration druid, I'm going B tier. But there is a big but. Quite to be honest, the weakest healer in vanilla classic WoW. But if we put some tanking gear in Warzone Gauche, restoration druid with some like cartoon tanking neck, he's definitely top tier. It's like slippery fucking flag carrier. So in that case, in Warzone Gauche, I would just put him in the S tier. But when we talk about like other BGs or just like regular some massive PvP, I would put him on the B section. Definitely restoration druid, very versatile class. Stealth, charge, healing, dot. Still, he's kind of suffering from being hybrid. Huntard has very specific role in PvP in classic WoW vanilla, and that's basically just Viper Sting all the bitches, so you are burning their mana, and you are supposed to be shredding clothies, so mages, warlocks, priests. Otherwise, I would say good hunter can be quite decent, but in my opinion, I would be putting him on C or B. Okay, let's go with the B. but there are some other classes that can be, I think, kind of more useful, but Hunter can be also very, very productive as well. We are going with the Destruction Warlock, definitely S tier. You have Fear, you have Death Coil, you have Hellstones, you have Fell Hunter, you can be dispelling yourself, you can be silencing enemies, and you can be using Curse of Tanks. Asmongold, if you're watching this video, just start using on your Warlock fucking Curse of Tanks. Like, you are pissing me off, mate. What the fuck? It's so fucking annoying if you're a caster and the Warlock is putting on you Curse of Tanks and you cannot decurse it. It's like 60-70% longer casting time. It's fucking mental. Destruction Warlock, very good burst potential with Conflagrate build. So definitely S tier. We got fucking Boomkin. What is that? Okay. Boomkin, E tier. I'm sorry, boys. It's good for fun, but no. Just no, yeah. Demonology Warlock, definitely S tier. Definitely S tier. Demonology spec, SL build, one of the strongest 1 versus 1 builds in the game. You have Souling, 30% less damage. Your fucking Fell Hunter is having like 100 resistance. Like, enemy Warlocks cannot even banish your fucking pet because of his resistance is just so high. So definitely I would say the survivability, especially if you don't have really good gear. Demonology Warlock is kind of like a tank that is like dotting everybody. That's basically it. Some people find this spec a little bit boring, but definitely the burst potential is lower than the Destruction Warlock. But still, very, very strong class and spec. One of the strongest, I would say. We got a Frost Mage. With Frost Mage, I would go either A or S tier. Let's go S tier. Because if you have a really good Frost Mage, he can be controlling the battleground like nobody else. Polymorphs, blizzards, slowing enemy with the Frost Nova, Cone of Colds, and all this type of shit. So definitely I would say S tier if he knows what he's doing. He's kind of vulnerable against like Warlocks and Elemental Shaymin and Shadow Priest. I would say that those are like a little bit counters, soft counters, but a good mage should find a way how to handle situations like this anyway. Fire Mage is a PvE spec and the burst can be kinda good, but he's very vulnerable because of his lack of ice barrier. He doesn't have any ice block, so I'm going with C. The burst is good, but survivability is much lower than the Frost Mage. But can be kind of fun actually. It's good, but I wouldn't say it's the best in the Battlegrounds. Icon of Shield Slam, Protection Warrior, definitely F tier. It's a PvE spec. Sorry guys, that's what it is. For Shadow Priest, I'm going definitely S tier. Fucking mental. You got your Shadow Word Pain, you can be bubbling yourself, you can be bubbling your friends, you can be mind controlling bastards, you can be fearing enemies. Fucking mental. Really OP. In my opinion, Shadow Priest and Demonology and the Frost Mages, these are fucking mental in 1 versus 1. Elemental is really good in BG. We got Restoration, Shaymin. This depends. Definitely not S tier, I cannot put it next to Holy Paladin, I'm sorry guys. I would say B or A tier. Okay, let's go with A tier, but maybe also B tier, like on the same level as the Restoration Druid. Restoration Shaymin has Chain Heal, that is very useful, and also he has his Wind Fury Totem that is super OP for warriors. So Restoration Shaymin and warriors can be a really good combo. PvP tier list for Battlegrounds. Write me in the comments what do you think about this. As I'm saying, over here you can see that I'm playing every spec, I'm playing every class, I have every class like T3 on private servers, like I am doing PvP a lot, and this is my verdict, so that's what it is, fellas. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel. See you in the next one. Bye!